Now, are some of these experiences on a cruise really overrated? I think so. We have some unpopular opinions. Hi there, I'm Ilana from the website lifewellcruise.com. Welcome back to my channel. Now, have you ever wondered what experiences on a cruise are maybe a little bit overrated, maybe they're not worth it, maybe they're overhyped? Well, I wondered about this too, and I asked in my Facebook group for, well, people's opinions on what they thought really was overrated. Now, some of the things really did surprise me, and I also have my own opinions about this as well. So I am going to share this in this video. I think that you'll find it a lot of fun, but I also do want to hear from you because, of course, we're all very different. Now, as I mentioned, there are going to be some unpopular opinions. There are some things that you might not agree with, and that's okay. But there is a little bit of a moral or a lesson to all of this, which I will share at the end, so please stick around. I also am going to be doing this video not in any particular order, but I am leaving the two most common answers that people had. I'm going to leave them to the very end. So do please let me know if you agree or if you disagree with these items. Now, before I get started, I did want to mention that if you like this video, if you find it helpful, informative, or enjoyable in any way, then please do give the video a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And of course, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's get started. Number one, specialty restaurants. Now, this one came out more than I thought. A lot of people had the opinion that specialty restaurants were kind of overhyped, maybe not worth the money, and that really there's so much food included on a cruise and we shouldn't feel kind of pressured with all the upsells from the cruise lines to book those specialty restaurants. Let me know if that's your thought as well, if you agree or disagree. Number two, now this one really is going to be, I think, unpopular, but it is roller coasters on a cruise ship. And this is my own personal opinion. I just don't love the idea of going on a cruise ship with a roller coaster. Now, I could be completely wrong about this because I haven't tried it yet, but I'm imagining maybe there's some noise when you're on the pool deck and it just doesn't really appeal to me. I kind of feel the same way about race cars on a cruise ship. And the funny thing is that when we went on our very first cruise, at the time, the biggest hype was really rock climbing walls on cruise ships. We were on a Royal Caribbean ship, and my husband, it really appealed to him. He was like, I want to be active on a cruise. I like the rock climbing wall. And being completely honest, we were on day 6 of the cruise and he hadn't done the rock climbing wall yet. So I made him do it because I said, we booked this cruise for that rock climbing wall. You better climb that rock climbing wall. So he did do it once, and I think a couple of cruises after that, he did it again. But just those kind of things just don't appeal to me. Please let me know your thoughts on it. Number 3, spa upsells. Now, a lot of people love the experience at a spa, but have complained that there's just so many upsells that it kind of makes the experience a little bit less than enjoyable. So those high pressure sales tactics, nope, people just don't like that on a cruise. Number 4, towel animals. Now, not everybody's going to feel this way about them, but one of the things that you see on some cruise lines are towel animals. And these can be a lot of fun, especially if you're cruising with kids or maybe just for the enjoyment of it. Sometimes there's a towel animal and maybe it's a monkey and it's hanging from a hanger from the ceiling and it's got sunglasses on. It does actually kind of give me a little bit of a smile, so I kind of enjoy them. But maybe seeing them day after day after day is maybe a little bit too much. Please let me know what you think. Number 5, dancing waiters or waiters that are entertaining you in the main dining room. Now, I know some people love this, but some people really just say this is an overrated cruise experience. They don't really want to see the waiters dancing on tables or dancing to music, and even they don't really want to see the Baked Alaska conga line. I know not everybody will feel this way, but some people say this feels just a little bit forced, it's a little bit passé, and they just don't want to see it anymore. Number 6, robot bartenders and the bionic bar. So basically any of those gimmicky type of bars, I think people just want to see a regular bartender that they can chat with, get a good drink, and a lot of people say they just don't really care for these robot and gimmicky bars. Number 7, cruise line private islands. Now, these are definitely something that cruise lines are really pushing, whether it's Ocean Cay from MSC or whether it's Coco Cay from Royal Caribbean, Princess Cay's, Half Moon Cay. There are a lot of private islands, and some people just say these are completely overrated experiences. Now, of course, we have Coco Cay that has the water slides and really can be seen maybe as a little bit of a theme park on an island. And then other people say that these private islands just aren't really natural, authentic cruise or travel experiences. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. Number 8. Now this one is so popular on cruises, and I have to say I don't completely get why, but I know people absolutely love it, but also some people say this is completely overrated. And this is bingo on a cruise ship. Now I have to say a few people also said that trivia was overrated on a cruise. So I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion. Number 9. Port shopping talks. And basically what these are on a cruise is that you'll go to a port talk where they'll give you information about the port. And on some cruise lines, these really become port shopping talks. So letting you know where you can find the best prices on watches, maybe where you can get the cheapest or the best t-shirts with glowing letters or something like that. Maybe they're giving out coupon books. And really a lot of people say these are just pitches, just sales pitches to get you into certain stores that the cruise line has partnerships with. So some people just do not like these port shopping talks. Number 10 of things that are overrated on cruise ships and maybe even overhyped and oversold right now are experiences where cruise lines will try to get you onto the cruise ship early, but at a charge. So those experiences are faster to the fun and the key with Royal Caribbean. And basically you will pay a premium price to be able to get onto the ship early, have a couple of special experiences, a special lunch maybe when you're on board. But is that really worth it on a cruise? I don't know. I would say not, but please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Number 11. Now I have to say, this is something that I've really only seen on cruise ships, and this is the inch of gold sales that they have on a cruise. And basically this is where you can buy a necklace sold by the inch. So you can get, for instance, a Cuban link gold plated chain, maybe for $25 or something like that. And people also say any of the jewelry, high pressure sales that they kind of just don't love. They find this a little bit overhyped when you are on a cruise. Now I did tell you that there were 2 experiences that a lot of people said, like so many said, were overrated. It did really surprise me. I'm going to let you know about them, but don't forget to stay for the lesson or for the moral in this, because this is pretty important. So number 12 is formal nights. Yes, so many people said they are over the formal nights and the elegant nights. Now, of course, other people said they love the formal nights because let's face it, other than maybe going to a wedding or maybe even going to a funeral, when you get a chance to dress up. So a lot of people do love formal nights, but a lot of people said they are over formal nights, over the elegant nights. They don't want to have to dress up and bring a suit or a gown on a cruise, and they just kind of wish that would go away, that is an overrated cruise experience. Number 13, drum roll please, art auctions. Yes, this came in as the number 1 thing people said was an overrated cruise experience that maybe just wasn't worth it. And that included the free champagne art auction. So of course there are people who love art auctions. I actually have some friends who love art auctions. They swear by them. They have bought collector pieces and they so enjoy them. So don't take offense if you love art auctions, but this just was the thing that universally people said was overrated as an experience on a cruise ship. Now, of course, there is a lesson, a moral in all of this. And it is that there is something for everyone, because for all of the people who don't love formal nights, there are other people who love formal nights. For all of the people who don't love those robot bartenders or the ice bar, there are other people that it just gives them so much enjoyment. For all the people like me who don't love roller coasters, there are other people who love roller coasters on a cruise, and we can each pick and choose the cruise ship, the cruise line, and the experience that is for us. And as a friend of mine said to me just a few months ago, he said, we might all be on the same cruise ship, but we are all having our very own vacation. So I'd love to hear from you. What do you think are the most overrated things on a cruise, or maybe the things that you could just absolutely live without? Now I'm going to leave a video right after this one, and it's all about the things that are kind of maybe waste of money on a cruise that you probably could do without. So I will leave that right after this one. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And of course, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Bye for now, and happy cruising.